Yeah, it's no way she's like dead in a creek somewhere. Hey guys, welcome to episode 6 of Durarara. This one, yeah, really, there's no way for me to really guess who we're going to be tackling or what's going to be going on this episode, but I guess I can just talk about what happened last time. Last time, we had a good focus on Mikado, Kita, as well as a little bit on the student class representative. Their situation. We learned a little bit more context about the girl with the scar, or maybe, well, no, not technically, because that girl met her and realized it's not her, so something weird going on there. Definitely something weird going on there. But, I just had an idea pop into my brain. No way. No way. That's not possible. Okay, so I'll let you know. An idea hit me right when I was talking. An idea hit me. And it's weird, and it's probably wrong. The girl with the... So the student class representative did not recognize the girl with the scar on her neck. Right? Did not recognize her, but thought it was her initially. And that guy... And she was chasing that guy who seems to be in love with her, all that sort of weird stuff, right? No, because the timing doesn't make sense, but it gets me thinking about Celty. She's chasing her head. Okay, yeah, this is weird. She's chasing her head. Is it possible, through some weird magic shit, some weird spiritual stuff, who knows, that girl's head was replaced with Celty's head? Weird concept, I know, but if this show goes as weird as Bakano went, you know, anything could happen. So, I'm just throwing that out there. An idea that hit me. Okay, but anyway, moving past that, we learned a little bit more about the girl that she's after. We learned that Kita had a girlfriend who she's in the hospital, and yeah, she has a connection with the guy. Maybe she's his sister of the psychopath guy. I don't know, but anyway, we got some connection there, and we learned a little bit more about the yellow scarves and their past leader and whatnot, which might be Kita. That's what I'm leaning towards. That Kita might be him. But yeah, interesting stuff. Honestly, out of all the characters that intrigue me the most, want to know what character intrigues me that I'm really interested by? And I think he's going to be very important. Mikado. I think Mikado, he's just thrown subtle signs out there that make me think that there's a lot more to him than what we realize. Like, I'm interested to learn more about Mikado. Like, and we probably will over the long haul, but I don't know, there's just something about him that I think there's a lot more to him than what meets the eye. So, I don't know, but we'll see. Other than that, let's go ahead and start this episode and see who it focuses on this time. So it's them. They're chasing someone. Something serious is going down. Abs make the man. What? I knew it. I figured they were connected to the dollars. They're the dollars. And they're chasing those guys, the kidnappers. Is this before or after Celty messed them up? Has to be before. Yeah, this has to be before, because I think they're dead. Or at least that one's dead, I think. Huh. So we're gonna focus on him, and we now know they're dollars. Uh huh. I'm starting to piece together who's who in this chat log. The gray one is him, this guy, the main narrator of this episode. What is happening? Wait, they're there. Yeah, so they survived. So when she cut him, that didn't kill him. So those girls were saved based off Celty's actions that one night. It's a funny looking guy. I like him. Who is this guy? So he's remodeling. So they have a connection to this guy. What's his deal? Whoever he is, I like him. He tried to... That's so dark. Maybe you should be quiet there. Yeah, it's no way she's like dead in a creek somewhere. So these guys are here, Simon. Oh, so did it like make them all... Oh. So they're all affected. It's like some sleep stuff or whatever. He's shifty. So that's how they were able to track him. It was a bowl! What's your deal? Was he your best friend or something? Figured she would come into play. What's interesting to me is that those three girls, three guys, is it Gairu is how you pronounce it? They were there too. I'm wondering what kind of place that was. Is it just like a homeless hangout or some group? So they're being sent on the job too. I guess I didn't pay attention if that was those guys, the dollars that hired her, or if somebody else is connecting her on the same job. And these guys are the ones hiring them. For science. Got it. Science experiments. But what, though? There's got to be a shady group. And she's connected to him. And a head. Now, that could be one of two things. That could be her head. Or that could be possibly the girl's head with the scar? I don't know. He's quite the character, huh? He's such a good guy. That's so amazing. Hell yes. I would do the same thing to get Hololive tickets. But good characters. So he was just a ticket scalper. And that guy wanted to see his idol, his shining idol. Got it. I bet you're the one that called in Celty on this. Oh, God. Well, maybe not. Maybe he didn't call him in. Maybe it was just the dollars that called her in, but... I feel like there's an easier way to dig through his pockets. But, hey. You guys are dumbasses. You guys are dumbasses. They literally felt close their nose and just, where are we going again? And it worked. The music. Yeah. Good Italian opera music. Yeah, the dollars seem to be just good guys out to help the community, but they're seen as some scary gang. So they're not the original dollars. They joined. But it's just a random... Huh. I'm wondering if we'll learn how this works. Yeah, I think we're going to learn who created this and why. But they picked good people here. So he might be a member. Maybe. I don't know. And she seems to work with him a lot, or at least knows him. So she's going to show up after them. And then she shows up, so that's why they decide to run and not fight. So they start chasing. But what's she doing? She's not very engaged, like Celty. She's not very engaged in this chase. I love the music they use. They use such fun music in this show. And we've seen this dog over and over again. What are they doing? They're just threatening him while they drink milk. Quite the group. So it's just kind of known in the underground that they do human experimentation there, and they literally just kidnap people. And that's her brother, or son, one of the two. So she's got to be connected to that head in the tube. Something weird with those people that do this human experimentation. Perhaps it's connected to that doctor. This is just me big braining for a second. Well, let's go to the next segment and I'll talk about it. Okay, that was episode, 6 was it? So, anyway, as I was saying just earlier, I'm thinking that the doctor's dad, so the doctor that's with Celty, his dad, he's the one that did the dissection and all that on Celty. I'm curious if that dad is connected to this human experimentation group who is messing with humans and kidnapping people and whatnot. That girl with the scar on her neck, I think she is not normal. She might be an experiment herself. And that head in the jar is something like someone else. That could be Celty's head, or that could be that girl's actual head that then they replaced with Celty's head, and Celty's head's on that girl. Don't know, have no clue. I'm just jumping to conclusions. But that's where I'm like thinking with what's going on. All of these different things are connected here. Interesting. But we learned more about the dollars. That's good. We've been wanting to learn more about that. They are, in fact, the friend group of Kita and that, they happen to be a part of the dollars. They are not all of the dollars. They are a part of it. And there's still mystery as to what the dollars actually are. But, like, why they were started and who actually started it, stuff like that. But interesting stuff. We got stuff there. They chased down the guys. We learned more about this fun character who the fun foreigner that was a ticket scalper and helped what's his face get to see his shining idol. They seem so innocent compared to everyone else. They seem to be legit good people. They seem to be remodeling a building to be like a cabaret, so I'm curious if maybe they're doing odd jobs and all this sorts of stuff, trying to earn money to start a cabaret. I don't know, but interesting stuff. Good episode. We're just getting more and more layers to all this. I'm wondering if that woman is that one guy's mom or older sister. That's like that scientist lady who works at the human experimentation place. Interesting. But other than that, this was a good episode. I guess we'll continue on. But for now, if you'd please like, subscribe, comment, I'd appreciate that. Let me know if there's something that you want to draw my attention to. Maybe something that I skimmed over. That always happens when you're watching a show. Especially when you're reacting like this. When you're recording and talking out loud. You tend to miss things a little bit more than you would normally. Just because, you have to draw some attention to speak outwardly and look at the camera sometimes. So, But I assure you, I will catch it eventually, whether it's in editing or one of you guys calling it out to me. So, so I do appreciate when you guys do that. But other than that, you guys have a great one. We'll talk to you guys later. See ya.